So, you know what the best part about the camera obscura is?
Nothing?
Killing a bunch of ghosts. Guess what happens in this movie? No ghost killing.
I was gonna say, was there no camera obscura?
There is a camera obscura, but...
Well, what does it do? I thought that was all it was for. Oh, I mean, except for the newer game where it does some more stuff.
Yeah, there's no real ghost killing, really. And not that it's a scary movie, it has its creepy factor.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I was just thinking of this the last time we talked about it. You know what I would love to see in, like, a big-budget Fatal Frame movie? Did you ever play the second Fatal Frame, I think it was?
I think I only played the remake on Wii. Someone modded theirs.
Okay, well, there's this... You know how there's usually, like, idle animations and things like that?
Yes.
In Fatal Frame 2, I think it is, if you set the controller down for too long, eventually, just like this face starts zooming in and out, just kind of opaquing itself, and it's super creepy.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
It's not really an idle animation, but it's just like this face just, like, seizures into view, then goes out, then comes in and goes out in different angles.
That was quite a bit of damage, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
Does it, like, deal damage to you or try to attack you?
No,
or?
It's just scary because you don't know who it is, and then it turns out to be, oh, this is one of the main antagonists.
Have we seen this spell before?
Yes. This was Hashel's, when we still were using him. It's Thunder God. I think we only used it once.
I'm gonna say it's...
Surprised he attacked Dart. Maru would be the bigger target.
And given Maru's health, it probably would have killed her instantaneously. Although she is in Dragoon form.
I was gonna say, she is in Dragoon form. I did decent damage to Dart.
That's about half his health, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, here we go. Physical attack. Now hold on, let me throw this spirit ball at you.
Dragon Ball FighterZ looks cool, you guys. But yeah, that Fatal Frame movie sucked. It is creepy, though. I will give it that.
Like, it does... Does it have at least a decent atmosphere?
Yes, it is
Because to me, that's more what the Fatal Frame series... Or at least the earlier ones, not the one that we played on the Wii U, unfortunately.
Well,
see, except for the temple parts.
See, Fatal Frame 5 also... It had its creepy moments, too.
Like the hair box.
Hairbox was pretty bad.
Like, the opening, I think, was probably one of the stronger moments.
I honestly found the tall woman with the hat to be pretty terrifying. Yeah. And the lesbian relationship that was kind of explored in the movie was actually pretty good, which you don't really see a whole lot in Japanese media, unless it's for jokes or for pandering to otakus. And Mitchell.
Yeah. Well, no, because Mitchell will just think they'll go to hell.
Maybe. Which, that's maybe not so much a cultural thing, but they're kind of like, no, don't get into stuff like that.
I think because Maru is level 5, if she's in Dragoon, I'm gonna make it just her. And have, like, Dark Guard.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, she's gonna be...
Mainly just because of what happened with the last one.
Yeah. And she's gonna be there for a while, too.
That's the main reason.
Rah. Kongo's like, that's the best you got?
He's like, I crap bigger than you.
Yeah. Not to mention, that wasn't even, he wasn't even in Dragoon form, so...
Yeah.
The damage would probably be even less.
Booty.
388? That's not too bad.
You know what? How much does Rainbow Breath cost? 20? 30? I'll go with Diamond Dust.
Yeah, I guess.
Just to see, because it seems like he's definitely weaker to magic. Granted, that still doesn't mean I'm going to make Kongo do a magic attack. Dart, I might do a final burst. Because that's his specifically single one.
Mm-hmm. With the flame shot?
Yeah. Plus, I think he would be able to do 2 final bursts with his full magic pool.
Oh, she's channeling that energy.
Moonlight Greatsword.
Wow. Stealing from Legend of Dragoon. 588.
Not bad.
Not impressive.
Colin was like,
Colin
what?
was like, really?
Like, what, we doing this again?
Do you forget what happened last time?
See, I kind of wish that, and I know it's very unlikely, but if people are in both Dragoon forms, if there's like some kind of thing you can do to cause a possible counterattack.
Or like a clash system of sorts.
Yeah. Risk it, because Maru's only got one more, and I was just going to do a healer.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, it might be worth doing a,
I'd be able to do all three moves
yeah,
as final burst.
you could do all three.
Especially if they do a decent amount of damage.
Let's find out. Is it a final one?
Well, it's the final burst before a dragon shows up.
Is it the final one?
No.
No.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Meow.
Not bad.
747's pretty good. Yeah! Get rid of that band. $716.
Congo's like, oh, I'm sorry, Dart, were you doing something?
Were you doing something of great importance?
Just because everybody can heal.
Might as well.
Well, I think Dart and Congo could get a little under 1,000 from it. So, that's still a win to me. Because Congo hasn't been healed since he took, what was it, 3 attacks?
He's taken 3 hits, so that would have put him to maybe 1,100, maybe. Because I think it's like 376 or something.
So everybody got a decent amount back. I'd still call that a win.
And back to regular form. Immediately gets attacked by a single spell. Dies.
GG. And he's still going for Congo.
Still wants to go for Congo.
Congo's just... It's like, dude, we've been through this. I've had enough time to learn proper English. It's gonna be like the SpongeBob scene when Bubble Bass or whatever keeps trying to beat him up. And SpongeBob's like, oh wait, this doesn't hurt.
Oh, you, flats.
Yeah. It's just gonna be that. Congo's just gonna be sitting there reading a book. He's like, I don't even know how to read.
Final Bursto. Now, Bubble Bass was the guy who accused SpongeBob of forgetting the pickle.
The pickles.
Yeah. That one, and in an older episode when Plankton's trying to get the secret Krabby Patty formula from SpongeBob, he sits on him in the theater.
Yeah. And now people just use it as a Winchy Thick reference.
And then he, like, just shifts his cheeks back and forth on the movie theater seat.
Yeah. And somehow SpongeBob grabbing a handful of popcorn and chucking it helps.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, hey, if it would save you, I'd do it. Although, let's be honest, I'd be the one sitting on you.
Yeah, and you would also throw the popcorn straight up in the air so that it would fall into your mouth, so you wouldn't have to move.
Okay, honestly, if I could master just, like, the tossing food into the mouth, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. He's in the yellow. So how many more Dragoon guys do we have? Just one more after Kansas?
Just one more.
This fight seems like it's much easier than it should be.
I think it's because he's been stupid and constantly attacking Congo.
Yeah.
With physical attacks. I mean, because, like, if... I'm not going to keep saying it, but, like... It's not working.
No, you should say it. Again and again. Hammer spin! I finished it.
Plus, I guess you're not supposed to... Oh, here he goes.
Oh no. Yeah, she's dead.
So that's a guaranteed insta-kill on Maru.
She might have been able to avoid instant death if she was a Dragoon, but...
Oh yeah, she was able to do it as a Dragoon.
Yeah. And then this gets Dart out of Dragoon form.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the final one. $747. Hasn't really thrown out a whole lot of magic.
Yeah. Although now that we've said that...
He'll do it. You got a choice to make. He's gonna go for the heal. Was it a wise choice?
There is a high chance of no.
That will at least keep her safe from one physical attack. Wow.
And this will keep him safe for a while.
Keep him safe forever. Gosh, how much damage will Kongol do as a Dragoon? Just his physical damage.
That's why I saved him for last now that I think about it.
Yeah, you might as well do it now when you get the chance.
F you and your shenanigans trying to mess me up. I took that out, you dick.
See, 589 is still decent damage.
Fighting again.
Just guard back up to full health, basically.
Well, it's also because she's the most vulnerable of the group.
Yeah.
Because that is her weakness.
Let's see what Kongol can do. Go big. Do big Kongol damage.
Speak of some Kansas.
It's a perfect. Get his goodies.
Still good. That's the second highest attack we've been able to pull off so far.
915. Magic on.
I know all of the magics that they do are single.
Wow.
I think he's just pissed at Kongol. Granted, Kongol is the weakest magically. But still. Less than a physical attack in normal form.
Yeah.
Or wait, no. Just only 20 more, I think.
Yeah, Maria's basically back up to full health now.
I'm just gonna keep guarding her.
Might as well.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit paranoid, but it's also because I really want her to get to level 30. Because I feel like that's when she'll get her last edition.
Yeah, and then we can go to...
Shit.
Well, you were guarding with Maru.
She'll probably die. Because it is the damn dragon. But it's a single! Against Kongol. The guy that's strongest against lightning. I also love that entrance. Just F your reality. We coming in hot.
Alright, so I know I said that the green dragon was
This one
my
looks
favorite.
pretty cool to me.
This one might have just taken over.
It looked... You know what it kind of reminded me of when I was little? My favorite Digimon. Kabuterimon.
I forgot that all of the Digimon had stupid Mon things in their ending names.
Yeah, but it's like Kabuterimon, it's like, yeah, Kabuto.
What was the Kabuterimon?
Also, Nuke. It was like that super muscular Hercules beetle that had 4 arms, except it looked almost zombie-like, too.
What was the reject Digimon Monster Rancher?
Oh,
Monster
yeah.
Rancher had the terrible rap. So Dart's being targeted.
Atomic Mind is the weaker one.
He'll probably still take a decent chunk. Not guarding. Oh, never mind. 502. And it's Congo.
Congo, baby.
And Kansas is in the red.
Cocaine in a can, baby.
Kansas is probably the easiest Dragoon you've faced thus far.
Well, it's also because he's been the stupidest. That was
Oh, you
competition.
missed. Okay, now I remember that thing.
Yeah, like you can kind of see a resemblance.
Digimon got stupid for me, though, when...
Oh, Dart's probably dead.
Not so much when they announced their attacks, but when the dinosaur Digimon thing its final form at Giga Blaster and it just shot rockets out of its nipples and chest.
Yeah.
Like, you can only suspend your disbelief so far for certain things. He's still kicking.
Dart, how are you not dead? And go with the breeze.
Yeah.
Because Congo is in the yellow.
That he is.
Maru recovers 2 health.
And might be targeted by this one spell.
I would figure. Atomic Mind. And... Oh wait, no, this is Thunder Kid. Okay, no, never mind.
It's the Atomic Mind. And Congo's gonna be like, stop, that tickles. Tickles really good.
Guard. Guard.
Yeah, just guard all over. And maybe you'll hit this time.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you missed last time.
Whose fault is that?
Not mine. And now... Maru's dead.
She is guarding.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well then never mind, she's not dead then.
Maybe.
Ugh. That guard does that 50%.
Still alive.
Keep on trucking.
Oh, look!
Congo's gonna be like, really, guy? Really?
Also, on a side note, I don't know if you remember, but we were talking about other video game adaptation series because Castlevania turned out to be super damn good. I was thinking Mass Effect would probably work best as a Netflix series.
I don't think it would.
Well, I mean, if it was going to be adopted to some kind of media.
Mass Effect has already been ruined enough.
Because of Andromeda.
Well, maybe not so much ruined, but...
Congo again, baby!
when you consider that...
Sorry, real quick. Kill him or no?
How much health does he have?
1890-something. And it did only... I don't remember how much it did in Dragoon form.
I think he'll live, but he'll probably be in the red.
Yeah.
Because I know you like Mass Effect 3, but some people would say that 2 was kind of the high point.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
3 was good, not great. Andromeda is not in the realm of, oh, it's a great...
Well, I mean, like, other than Andromeda. I mean, just the Shepherds.
Oh, never mind. That did more than I thought it did.
I guess my main problem... Everybody's like, well, what the F? All these choices just narrowed down to 3. I'm like, it was kind of the same in the other games. We kind of only had 2 choices with bosses.
But the difference, though, is it's the end of a trilogy.
Well, yeah, but it's also... To me, it's just... Mass Effect 3 also finally gets at the whole... How is everybody doing mentally? And Shepard is not good. Like, he has severe PTSD by now.
Now, did Walking Dead come out the same year that Mass Effect 3 did?
I think so.
I'm actually kind of curious, so I'm going to look that up. Because that might also be my counter. Because...
Wait, do you mean the game?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the show. I think Walking Dead came out later.
Let's see. Oh, I'll have to clarify and say Telltale. It was released... same year as Mass Effect 3. Came out after Mass Effect 3, like the entire season. Wait a minute.
Dang it.
Oh, okay, this is just for the whole entire thing. I want to look at Season 1.
How long is this bastard gonna be in the red?
Forever and ever. Yeah, April 2012 was when Walking Dead Season 1 started. So I think it was like a month or two after Mass Effect 3, because I think that had an early year release.
Just...
I mean, I will give...
Bastard.
I will give the benefit of the doubt for the first Mass Effect trilogy to try to do something which was new for the time.
Yeah.
Most other games, yeah, even if they did have sequels, they didn't have these huge branching choices going for it.
Dart might be dead.
I also think that Mass Effect is just too big to do in a Netflix series.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is just how, I guess, the first part of the first game would go.
I guess, but my thing, and that's kind of what I like about the Castlevania show, is that Castlevania, you can take... Dart's dead. You can take some liberties, because there's just a ton of stuff going on. But you can expand on some stuff. Well, you can buy more, can't you?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
How long has this guy been in the red?
A while. He's probably been drinking that Code Red. Yeah, you're dead, Maru.
And Maru needs to level up. Damn it!
Yeah.
Well, there's one more Dragoon. But still.
But still. You're not gonna go for Angel's Prayer.
We don't have any more.
Oh, you don't have any more. I thought you said that was the last one, like, this is the last one I'm using. Oh.
Burn in hell.
Bummer. That's a bummer. But you got a Violet Stone. Level up for just one member.
Albert.
Bow, bow, bow.
I was surprised when you joined the campaign by being persuaded by Shirley.
I thought by being annoying.
But after all, it was to kill?
Yes.
It wasn't the only reason. I thought the nobleness of Shirley, which I could never have, would take me somewhere I could otherwise never know.
Flavor Town?
Yeah. Some bright place I couldn't know, so even after death, I've been looking for that place. Doesn't matter, you're still a piece of shit!
And he's kind of crazy. Just a little bit.
Like, there's no way around this.
The bright place. He was a psycho man. Let's bounce. Throw Psycho K. Seeking salvation. That's why he decorated the Divine Tree with a bunch of dolls. Like, you could probably take... Like, I know you want to see Mass Effect, but I would go with something even stupider before that. Battletoads.
See, that wouldn't be stupid. Battletoads actually had a cartoon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, I feel like you need to do those SNES, NES games as adaptations.
Earthworm Jim already had one. Chrono Trigger could be adapted eventually.
Didn't that have an OVA of some sort?
Not sure. I have an idea.
Meow.
Because I'm literally 2 steps from a heel.
When is Nintendo gonna release a sequel or do a remake or a remaster of Star Tropics?
When we want it the most.
After your 5th offering of Urban Champion.
Yeah.
How's that for a Netflix adaptation?
I'll take it.
I won't.
I know you won't, but I will.
You would want it just to spite me?
No, mainly because I would want them to do it in the style of the crappy Street Fighter movie from the 80s, or no, 90s.
Live action or animated?
Live action.
Why do you always gotta ruin it by saying the live action one?
Because it was actually good for one reason.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, another one, other than coked up Jean-Claude Van Damme. And yes, he was coked up 90% of the time.
What was the other one?
Raul Julia.
But that movie sucks.
I will fight you.
I know you like it ironically, but that movie sucks.
No, it's not even unironically. I just straight up love that movie.
Well, I don't know if there's anything I can say then.
I think you have to watch it again.
I don't think I do.
I bet if you watched it again, you'd probably not say it's a masterpiece, but you'd say it's better than you remember.
I would still think it's dumb.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you'd think it was good, but you'd say it's better than you used to think it was.
I don't know. You know what I think? I bet you that Tekken movie is better than Tekken 7's story mode.
I think somebody just needs to slap the shit out of Gene and be like, this is your fault. Don't sit there and paint yourself as the hero. You idiots.
How does that King of Fighters movie compare? I heard that one is pretty bad.
I would not know.
It's on my Netflix list, but I don't want to take the plunge.
Who plays Geese Howard?
I don't even know.
Wait, I'm thinking of the correct series, right? With Terry Bogard, Geese Howard?
Yeah.
Okay. That reminds me of the last, like... You know how people will have this, oh, send in this to this number and we'll create a collage out of what people use to answer this question. It's like, what is life? And I'm just like...
Wikipedia has it as a science fiction martial arts film.
It sounds like Street Fighter 2010.
Maggie Q is Mai Shiranui. Maggie Q. Like, I like Maggie Q as much as the next person. But her as Mai?
Why not?
Because she's not physically what I would say.
Just say it! What are you really trying to say?
I'm saying she's not the right fit.
You're not saying. You're trying to say. Cut your kneecap.
Geese Howard is not in this.
Then it's bullshit.
Yeah, Hyo Kusanagi, Yori Agami, Rugelbeinstein.
Oh!
Chizuru Kagura, Saishu Kusanagi. There's Terry Bogard.
Oh.
You got Mature.
Your foot is...
You got Vice.
dangled. There it is.
You got Mr. Big.
It's Belzap.
Belzap the Impaler.
Belzap. Children. I need to eat them.
I was about to go there.
Freedom you wish in the future, I promise to you. Please watch us.
Watch us.
So, one of the Dragoons?
Yeah, he was kind of weird.
He's the Dragoon recognized by the Golden Dragoon spirit, so he's Kongos. Which
Yeah.
means Maru is gonna kill his shit.
Yeah, well,
But what's tying him to this world?
fidget spinners.
Is that you, Rose? And Zeeg!
Oh, shoot. No, it seems not. Who are you?
It's a long
I'm
story.
Heihachi.
We don't have time to tell you about it now.
I don't have time to tell you why I don't have time.
Subjugation of Cadessa will be soon.
Oh, by the way, about that.
Sake of the children who were killed by Winglies.
So, Anakin. killed them all.
You haven't realized it yet? Realized what?
It's over.
Not only you, but everyone but me has died.
Go home.
And that includes me?
Yes.
Shirley died too?
Yes. Masuka.
Can't be.
Super Virage.
So, if you remember, there was that flashback where you see him holding up that, like, chunk of city, and Shirley is the Dragoon with the bow who's trying to shoot the Virage in the eye.
Yeah. You remember the time?
I don't believe Shirley died.
Well, Naruto it.
See, he believes that he died. He doesn't believe that Shirley died. I like him.
I feel like...
Plus, he's still big.
Which, geez Louise, is it really necessary to give you that camera to start off?
No, we'll fight from that angle.
Good gravy.
Yes!
That's ridiculous.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, that's bad. You know what, Maru is not in as much power, and we're just gonna slam him straight with the magic.
Yeah, do it, man. Get that blue sea dragon. It's hard to feel for some of these Dragoons when the only detailed and the only explanation they get is a minute or two.
Yeah.
Plus a cutscene.
And I definitely don't feel sorry for Kansas, but... I mean, for, like, some of the others, you can see that the green one was obsessed with life and death, trying to figure out what happens.
Yeah, Kansas sent Dorothy to the Land of Oz.
The fuck's wrong with you? He sent Shirley to the Land of Death, apparently.
Well, yeah, Shirley Temple was...
You're fired. Damn!
That's a lot of damage. And Kongo's just gonna...
Damn it.
Just
because it's friggin'...
Because that camera angle, huh?
Quick, is it gonna be big or small damage?
Medium.
Medium it is.
Medium rare. This is Spart.
Damn it!
Hey, remember that 300 prequel?
Which one?
The Empire one.
I thought that was a sequel.
I thought it was a prequel.
No, wait, yeah, it was a prequel. I didn't think it was too bad.
I thought it was unnecessary.
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong, it was unnecessary, but it's, like, not a bad... It's not terrible. It's not great by any means. I think it's worth a watch.
See, for me, it falls under...
Too many blacks.
No, it falls underneath the category of it's not bad, it's not super bad.
So it's exactly what I just said.
But it's mediocre, and in some cases that makes it worse.
Some cases you're worse.
Well, yeah. Don't! I will kick you like Johnny Mundo has been kicking everyone on Lucha Underground lately. Really hard.
And the time he climbed up the roof of the Elimination Chamber and then body slammed Triple H?
Well, yeah. But really, why would you ever want to pass up by beating the snot out of Triple H?
Well, no, he just... Like, most people usually climb on the pods of the Elimination Chamber. Johnny's like, no, I'm going to climb on top of the pod, and then I'm going to, like, monkey climb my way to the roof and hang upside down.
And then you just chuck books and large objects at Stephanie McMahon.
Why? She's got huge lady balls.
I don't know, just because of her connection to Triple H.
Well, we do know that all of his magics hit everyone.
Yeah.
Also,
Look at this fart gas.
I know this is a huge stretch, but Big Muscle Guy has some kind of headgear fighting specifically for children against insurmountable odds otherwise, and it's on a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah. Oh, PlayStation 1. I thought you were going to say PlayStation 2. I'm like, yeah, that's Kiryu without the headgear.
No. One of my friends said, oh, it's just King with an axe from Tekken.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a stretch.
You know what else is a stretch?
My dick.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly.
No, I was just gonna say when you do the butterfly stretch. When you extend your leg out and you try to touch the tippy toe stretch. When you put the arm behind your back stretch.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's not a stretch, that's a song.
That's amore.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you where it hurts.
Which is apparently in between his lower thighs?
Exactly. That wide open area. Smack him good. Yeah, what can you expect, really?
Yeah. Still gets the speed.
But will she get the acid?
Hell's wrong with her? I can't tell if you're trying to do the Joker or Jeff Goldblum.
The Joker when he first gets introduced.
Okay.
Actually, second time he gets introduced.
Well, even if this one's supposed to be double the power of the first one, still not gonna do much. Yeah.
Still so dumb. What it should have been was multiple meteors of its initial size. Not these broken up ones. That poo-poo. Yes.
Why does it need to be multiple meters? What is this guy, Sephiroth? No, Sephiroth's a bitch.
No, I'm not saying he has to be Sephiroth. It's just taking this giant rock and splitting it into a bunch of smaller rocks is lame. That was quite the hit.
While he's not doing as much damage as the last Dragoons, he's certainly got more health.
Does he have the most health?
I think so.
I will check. The King of Fighters movie was shot in Canada. Of course it was.
Who directed it?
Not Uwe Boll.
Damn it. Then I don't want to know.
Some guy. Chinese director. From Hong Kong.
You're from Hong Kong.
He actually did some stuff that I really liked here. A real shame that he had to be attached to... that he had to be attached to a King of Fighters movie. Belzac. Let's see how much health you have. 20,000. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
He drops a golden stone upon defeat.
Oh, I could have guessed that.
It's a shiny turd that you get for finding all 900 Koroks in Breath of the Wild. Oh, I never knew that about Special Dragoon's forms. Special Dragoon evolution makes their attacks even weaker. Like, I think beyond their regular Dragoon armor that they get. He plots. He makes a move. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go for a shot.
I mean, what do you want me to do? What do I look like? Glenn Close?
Hey, I like Glenn Close.
I know. I'm asking, do I look like her?
No.
Alright.
Because Glenn Close isn't black.
She could be.
Could she?
Maybe she uses skin bleacher.
I mean, she could be more black than Helen Mirren, if that's what you're getting at.
No, Helen Mirren is full black. You don't talk.
She is...
You don't say stuff about Helen Mirren.
She was Barlow.
Yeah, she's also one of the most sought-after actresses.
She also auditioned for the part of Marlo Briggs.
She's also Jason Statham and whatever the other guy's name is, Mom from the Fast and Furious series.
Paul Walker?
No.
Don't you mean Transporter? Or Fast and Furious?
No, it's in the Fast and Furious. There's the two villains from Fast 6 and Fast 7.
See, I haven't seen 6 and 7.
Oh.
Or 8.
Well, Fate of the Furious is number 8, right?
Fate of the Furious is 8.
So it's the two before. There's one where Jason Statham is a villain, and it's the other guy that plays Gaston in the live action. Helen Mirren shows up in Fast 8 as those two characters' moms.
Oh. Isn't Charlize Theron also in...
She's the main villain.
In 8, okay. Did you hear that Helen Mirren is going to be in Red 3?
Good. Wait,
I don't even know. There might be. You never know.
Oh, the second Red wasn't exactly seen with much positive?
Well, we'll see how the reboot / other version of Ocean's 11 goes.
What, is Helen Mirren going to be in that?
It would probably be a better movie if she was in that.
I could see her as being a different as like the female Danny Ocean.
I don't think she's attached to it.
It's a shame. I'd actually feel interested in seeing it if she was in it.
No, I don't even know who the old... Is Sandra Bullock supposed to be in the female Ocean's 11?
I don't know.
Looking up more stuff on the wikis.
Wait, isn't Rihanna in it?
I actually do not want to hear that. Well... Sorry, Ocean's 8. And it looks like, yes, Rihanna is indeed attached.
Guess who ain't seeing it?
Anne Hathaway, Sandra Bullock, Rihanna, Cate Blanchett.
Good lord, that just annihilated Maru.
Helena Bonham Carter, Sarah Paulson, Mindy Kaling, and Awkwafina. I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. Awkwafina.
You see this shit?
She doesn't have a picture on here. Her birth name is Nora Lum.
Why not go with that? Even if it's a...
She is an American rapper, comedian, TV personality, and host. She goes by the stage name Awkwafina.
That is
from
the
Forest Hills, New York City.
Okay, what TV shows?
Let's find out.
Oh shit, we got the dragon.
She's released one album.
Derek. Sand dragon. It's a fat tank.
Is it a fat tank, or is it...
No, what? It's a
the
fat
Sarlacc pit?
It's a fat tank. And it actually has one of the more hilarious moves. Oh, I'm too fat.
So he just drags everyone in?
No, just wait.
I'm waiting.
Notice that it has a cannon?
And then shoots straight out? That's stupid. That's dumb.
I'm sorry, but I always love that move.
Also did crap damage, relatively speaking.
Well, because the only two people I hit were resistant.
Awkwafina's solo album Yellow Ranger was released in 2014. A number of her previous singles released via YouTube, including the title track Yellow Ranger, as well as NYC Bitches, the S being a $, Mayor Bloomberg, Giant Margarita, and Queef.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, but what the fuck?
She was in a documentary called Bad Rap. Oh, jeez.
Who the...
She's also a bunch of upcoming fellow Asian American rappers such as Dumbfounded, the dead part being spelled D-E-A-D, Rex Stizzy, and Lyrics. She's created a short-form web series called Talk, T-A-W-K.
Am I stroking out right now?
That was part of the 2016 Webby Awards and nominated for a Streaming Award in the News and Culture category.
Okay, one of us is stroking out right now.
She played a supporting role in Neighbors 2.
As who?
I don't know. She was in the indie comedy Dude. Appeared in the comedy Storks. Was the co-host of the late-night talk show Girl Code Live. Cast for the 3rd season of Girl Code. And she was announced to be part of the cast of the Warner Brothers film Crazy Rich Asians as Peek Lin. She also has a travel guide to New York City called Awkwafina's NYC. She's Christine in Neighbors 2. She's a quail in Storks. She was in 2 episodes of the regular show as Apple.
You know what I think you need to do? Shut the hell up and make me forget about this. What kind of a stage name is Awkwafina? Are they trying not to have any amount of self-respect or respect from others?
It's time for the image search.
That's the kind of stuff that makes people drink. It's like, alright, Ted, who do you got?
Okay, I'm showing you this particular picture because she is literally holding a squirt gun. That, my friend, is Awkwafina.
See, I would go with her regular name for somebody that looks like that. Because there, it would look like a respectful person. Ah, this looks like an actress. Yeah, she would still look like an actress if we went for a regular name, but no!
And you know what?
Shit!
Here's a picture of her that's not too bad.
Fuck. We're listening to an entire album after this recording session.
I do not want to listen to a song called Queef. I'm sorry.
Why not? We listened to one that Abraham made. Granted,
Abraham did not make that one.
I know.
Proud to be a dope Asian with Awkwafina on the Fusion Network. Awkwafina on whitewashing in Hollywood, acting, and throat-punching racist kids on the schoolyard.
She's dead.
Awkwafina
Not Awkwafina, but Moreau.
Awkwafina on being Asian. Oh, look. Here's her show. Talk.
Why is it spelled like that?
Don't ask questions. Just realize, from now on, that you live in a world where Awkwafina exists. She also apparently managed to get her award by delivering a baby. I am not telling you to look up these images.
Derek, life is pain.
Here is a picture that is not... Oh, okay. I was like, wait, that's not Awkwafina, it's Mindy Kaling.
Maybe it's because it's talking about the oceans, eh?
Apparently, Awkwafina might have also been responsible for saying this... Because this is also an Awkwafina gif from Girl Code. You want to be thin and you want to be pretty, but then there's pizza.
Well, I want to be one of those things.
Look at this respectable cast. And then there's Awkwafina. You know what's even dumber now?
Life?
If Ocean's 8 is a good movie, that's going to be quote-unquote Awkwafina's breakout role.
Granted, if she ends up doing a good job, good for her. I might take her more seriously for having the fucking worst stage name. Don't get me wrong, I would love to be proved wrong on stupid stage names. But the closest stage name to that I can think of, fuck that, is Quaffine, or C Caffeine, or whatever the that guy's name is.
Why are all these pictures now not even pictures of Awkwafina?
Because now you're just getting into the realm of page 4 Google Images.
Someone also has this folded up poster of Bad Rap, apparently. Her talk show talk. The Brilliant Idiots. Awkwafina. Coming to you live!
Please don't tell me that's spelled how I think it's spelled.
No, it's not. I didn't even...
Hit her? I did not?
Awkwafina exists. So if you can get with a bad stage name like Awkwafina, kids, there's hope for you yet.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. Dasani, now is your time to break out.
Actually, I think that was already a thing.
How's it spelled?
Like the company. Ah,
So
shit.
that's the problem. See? The next Dasani that comes out, DAWSANI EX. No, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck are you saying anymore?
And then there's Arrowhead. You can also do that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that is somebody's rapper name.
Dang it. Well, then you can be Tech9. Oh, that's
Hey,
not what I call
Tech9's
it.
good.
No, Tech9's good.
Actually, my cousin once went to a concert that Tech9 was holding, and apparently Chris Calico showed up.
Of course he did.
No, but then, to quote my cousin, a lot of scary people follow Chris Calico, and I don't mean that ironically. I mean, I was scared at the concert. There were people with face paint and glow
Awkwafina.
sticks out of their nose.
Awkwafina probably follows Chris Calico.
Hey, I'm alright. Oh, look, Maru's dead. I feel like,
Belsac is surprisingly quick.
yeah.
He probably listens to Awkwafina.
What does that? That doesn't work. You're fired.
I don't know.
Get out of here.
Because when I look at... Honestly, when I also look at his name, that's not how I would... how I personally would spell it.
Well, I also know that's not how you're saying it in your head. I know what you're really saying.
I'm not saying ball sack.
Hey, I didn't say that. What the hell are you saying?
But you were thinking it. I will smite thee, strike thee down. You will have to join...
Well then, what? Wait, what key is your smite
What's
on?
the mineral water company?
Which one?
Perrier? Perrier?
Okay, Perrier is...
Perrier. All
Perrier
right.
is a sparkling water company.
If your sparkling water company...
And if I was gonna go to a sparkling water company, I'd go to LaCroix.
All right.
Because I ain't no bitch.
The next rapper that wants to make a scene. LaCroix. Perrier.
Although actually my
Give us your
brother-
bad spellings.
One of my in-laws' last name is Croy.
Oh.
So, I think they get it on reserve. Granted, they're not rapping, thankfully.
They can still start up a YouTube channel. They can still start up a live talk show on MTV. There are endless possibilities out there in the world today, people, that you can follow and...
Fucking magnets!
I mean, sure. Was Maru and Congo on the opposite side of that scene? Or is my mind deceiving me?
I think your mind's deceiving you. Damn it!
Awkwafina.
Propane.
You know what? Just do that. If you want to be a rapper, just pick any brand.
I'm gonna guess Maru's dead.
Pick any brand you want to be. Just make a living. Come out, Kingsford.
Maru's dead.
Come on, Kellogg's. Let's hear your hit single.
I think Kellogg is a rapper.
Was his hit single Jeans?
No. Granted, there is also a character in Fallout 4 named Kellogg.
Alright, that's too common then. Can't use Dole.
Well, yeah, because there was already a politician that ran for president named Dole.
Maybe you could do General Bill for General Mills.
Maybe.
Kraft you kind of do, but...
I think there's already a rapper named Kraft.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if it's true, but the fact that it could be.
See, you know what I think?
This whole wall business is a way of keeping somebody out.
We need a rapper to come out. His name's gonna be Konami.
And he's just shit.
What would be better?
He starts out great, and then just gets to be shit.
Now, are we gonna give him the same time frame as the company Konami?
No.
Still less than that.
Well, yeah, because Konami started out pretty good for quite a while.
Exactly. So what I mean is, does he get 20 years
No.
like Konami? He doesn't. So how much time does he get?
2.
He only gets 2?
2 years of being good.
That's like one album.
That's like Lil Yachty time.
Oh gosh, Lil Yachty.
There you go. Coming up next, we do Derek's hair in the style of Lil Yachty. We're gonna give you his locks.
I mean...
And then you've got to sing his Sprite Soda song.
I am not singing his song. But I'll do the locks, I guess.
You gotta choose one.
I mean, if I have to do one, and if I have to go through with it...
I already know everybody's gonna say that that was a waste for me to be like, oh, look.
It doesn't matter.
I want this guy dead. He's definitely dead.
Is he? There we go.
Just fucking die.
He listens to Awkwafina's music.
Yeah, that's what killed him.
Yeah.
Maru's pole dancing on her hammer because she finally got a level up.
No, she didn't. She...
Hey, Congo got to Dragoon level 4.
Yeah, well... Ding, ding. Now I remember the truth about Awkwafina.
But death is not as sad as I imagined.
It's worse.
I actually do like him as a character.
Thank you, Rose. Now I don't have to listen to Awkwafina.
What the fuck is with you and Awkwafina?
Awkwafina's the true villain.
Of?
This game.
I was waiting for you to say everything.
I mean, I'm sure she could. But there are still plenty of good things in this world. That's all of the Dragoon spirits that are here, yeah?
Think.
Did you see? Did you conquer?
There's only one way to know.
To the wiki.
Well, actually, no. We can see on the towers. There's only one place left, and it's a red stone, so that would mean this is Zeke's room. So let's just go check out Darts/Zeke's room.
It's shiny. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, look. Shit's broke.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that is the last of the Dragoon spirits.
So you'll probably leave, and then Shirley Temple will say something?
Yeah.
This wiki art of Shirley is kind of horrifying.
Let me see.
In the sense of she's not a human.
Well, she's been a ghost.
Yeah, but she looks like Mystique.
You look like beer.
It's what's for dinner.
I'm just gonna keep running back through and making sure with each tower.
It's all good.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure we've been through every tower now.
I believe that is the case. Hammer spin.
F you, succubus.
Imprisoning me. All that I see.
Bitch.
It actually looks like Shirley was going to be a boss in a regular Dragoon form.
Yeah.
But since the white silver Dragoon has a weak basic attack, as well as possessing unlimited mana, she could constantly heal to max HP with her spells, which would have made her an unbeatable boss. So they excluded her Dragoon battle, but the data was left on the disc.
Mm-hmm. Because that's all the white Dragoon has in the form of spells.
Endless magic?
No, just healing spells.
Oh.
So if it ever did a magic attack, it's like, oh, guess I'm healed to full now. GG.
Makes me wonder why they didn't... Why they didn't try to just...
Alters.
Modify. Yeah, or alter.
I think it's just because the other ones were already... You're just fighting a stronger version of your characters.
Yeah. Maybe there was no time. Well, it looks like that's all of them.
Yep.
So you're free to go.
Let's get the hell out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna get healed first. Well, first I gotta fight.
Gotta fight. Win! What?
Look at those shitty Pinewood Derby cars.
What was your Pinewood Derby car?
Mine, I just made it in the form of a fat torpedo because I didn't know how to cut or sand properly.
One of mine was Atomic Wedgie.
I just called mine the Green Bomber.
See, my brother did. His was the Mean Green Machine.
Oh.
And his car was actually undefeated the one year he entered it in the Pinewood Derby. Brought it back next year, and the only reason why it lost was because everyone was like, yo, check out all this graphite. And just basically dumped their cars in graphite, which, of course, it's not fair. But yeah, my Atomic Wedgie was just a literal wedge. And I think I did this weird silver-looking wavy car.
And you had weight restrictions for your car too, right? And then it had to be, the weight had to be centered?
I think we just had a weight limit. I think position-wise didn't really matter.
Oh, for us, it's like if you had a completely weighted front, you couldn't compete. So it's like everything had to be at the back or the center. I'm like, oh, okay, that's stupid.
I mean, maybe we did. It's been so long since we did a Pinewood Derby.
No, but the funnier thing was, mine was just this cylinder piece of crap, and it got second place.
Nice. Was it just sanded?
Yeah.
Or even shaped?
It was just like, essentially just a sanded piece of square wood, and it still got second place over everybody else.
Amazing. Hammer spin. Nah, I did Pinewood Derby for like 2 years.
I think I only did it twice as well.
Bone Crush. Why can't I just style my hair like Kongol?
So that requires you to grow it out. Are you prepared for that responsibility?
I mean, I am prepared to, you know, shave off the sides of my head. I got the heels.
Now give us the feels.
I guess. Where's Shirley?
I think our reward, if you want to call it that, is the stones and the experience. Which, if you think about it, was a pretty good chunk.
Yeah, I just thought maybe Shirley would have said, "Oh, thank you."
Well, no, because there's still one more place we have to go to, if you remember.
The underground.
The Death City.
Oh.
Where, I don't remember for sure, but we might see them.
Might.